You know, I kind of realized it, but like, I want you to think about this for a second. That statement with B-4 is literally what EGAD said, not even like, you know, in the way of this game like a few minutes ago. It's always interesting to me. Anyway, hey, what's up, my dokus? Jason here, welcome you back to more Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. I apologize for my voice. It is early in the morning, and I'm taking the opportunity to record some videos. Last time, we went through the graveyard shift, fought the three sisters, and rescued a toad. You know, because we couldn't get up to the top of the tree. Couldn't do it. We need a special key in order to be able to do that. This time, well, we're hopefully going to be able to find that special key in Pool Party. One of my favorite Blue's Clues episodes, actually. Fun fact. Alright, Luigi. I've unscrambled the image that our toad friend brought back. Let's take a lookie. Or I guess a look-see. Hold on a sec. That key there. It looks mighty special if you ask me. That Boo is handing it over to that pinkish ghost. We'll need to take a very close look at the image to find clues. Maybe you could use those fancy motion controls, or L and R. Your choice. The important thing is to give it a good hard look and see what you can find. Oh, and you can zoom in and out with ZL and ZR. Press B when you're done inspecting the image. What are those Boos carrying? Suspicious. Indeed. I've never seen that kind of ghost before. Just look at those ghosts. They're out of control. The Boos seem to be encouraging their bad behavior. That key in the image. It must be the special key we're looking for. You know, that key, the key that unlocks the door inside the hollow tree. The ghosts must be hiding that key from us, because they don't want us to get to the top of the tree. And they don't want us to get to the top of the tree, because that's where the Dark Moon piece is. Oh, these are some crafty ghosts we're dealing with. But they're no match for the intellect of the living. Now then, that image was recorded at the rooftop pool. Go get that special key. Alright, back again. It seems some things have changed out here. Appears like there's just weeds. Excuse me. There's just weeds in this area. There's some coins in these these weeds and bushes if we so wish to want the money. Why are you stuck in the wall? What the hell? Why is he? That was just weird. Okay. Oh, a gold greenie. That is another location for a gold greenie. I also don't think I've found any duplicates in replayed levels, so hopefully I'll be able to actually show off every single one as opposed to repeats. Simply because there are, I believe, 32 2 gold greenies in the entire game. Oh, hello. 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 No. Yeah, let's not do that. Okay, here's another plant, but we can take care of this plant simply just by, well, doing that when it comes down. Okay, I think what I want to do now is, first off, what we need to do is come up here, and we need to make these pipes appear. Doing so will cause the water to come down to this room. And then what we need to do, what's the bucket? Oh wait, no, it was, that's what it was doing. It was, watering this plant. So we could shoot it at this fly trap. And then get ourselves a gem. Actually, there's the gem that we were, you know, not able to get before we grabbed those other ones. Okie dokie, let's keep going. So, now that we are in here and the water is back on, what we can... Oh, I forgot about you. What we can do is come over here, drop the bucket up there, turn on this faucet, and then water this plant in the middle of the room. And that will be able to get us up to the next floor. We are now in, what room did this say it was? The rumpus room. So, something we want to do is take a look inside this window, and we will see that it's basically the room, except this box is shaking. So, go over and touch it, and we got some ghosts to deal with. Just some common greenies. See if I can get them both. There we go. God, why are there... It's like so many greenies, I guess. Excuse me. There we go. Okay, now what we need to do is, with this doll head, what we want to do is we want to unscrew it, because if we do, that will get us our next gem. We're missing a gem. Huh. Where could we be missing a gem? Well, there is a bone. Okay, I need to slide back down here because I think we're might know where we're missing a gem. I think it's out here actually. Ow! Did not mean for that to happen. I swear these things can be a pain in the butt to try to dodge. And then, I think you are the one that has the gem? Yep. There we go. Now we're back on track. Okay, so now that we are back up in this room, let's go ahead and head down this way. And appears to be something going on in here. So let's go ahead and do some investigating. Appears to be some spirit balls. Huh. I didn't even realize I could do that. But move that painting and we find another boo. I always knew you'd fall for me. Booby trap strikes again. I don't know what to say about that name. There are so many ways that can be taken. Man, he just like whipped around here like a bullet. That was nuts. Oh. And that is yet another boo captured. Okay, there is a treasure chest that looks to be right here. But we need to... Or I guess we can get it from there. Oh, it's containing another gem. Only 2 more to go. Thankfully, I know where the other 2 are, and so we're not gonna have any troubles. Some hearts here. Let's go ahead and head into this room. Actually, I want to look through this crack. Seems like these guys are having a pillow fight. Interesting. Alright, so what we need to do in here is use this fan to push back the wall. Alright, and then we just need to pull back the sheets and we'll find each ghost. Some strange reason though, even though it's in their nature, we won't find them, the other ghosts trying to hit us with anything. But they're gonna try to play some memory match. Or it's not memory match, but just you trying to remember where the bed that the ghosts are hiding in would be. Alright, there we go, and we get ourselves a key. And now we can use this key to unlock the door that will, you know, help us move forward. It appears that this door is locked as well. Let's go ahead and look out here. And we'll see that there's a key in that painting there. We need to get up there. So let's go. Alrighty. So, heading back over this way, we'll find ourselves in the conservatory, where we'll be able to, hopefully find... Is there anything back here? Okay, it is just coins. We'll be able to find some balloons, which we, I guess, can't use back here. And we will be able to get some stuff, as well as get to that key. First things first, there is a door here. Let's go ahead and unlock the door. Wow! And we have a little bit of an 8 red coin mission. Just walk all the way around the back first. Walk down here, and then rush up the stairs. It's going to be your best way to getting all 8 red coins. There we go. There's our second to last gem. Alrighty. Looks like we got a gold balloon, which is going to have a, you know, trail of coins for us to follow. But if we follow them all, we'll get a chest with some money. Very, very nice. Now we can go ahead and head out here and finally grab this key. And now that we have this key, we can finally make progress. Also, you can grab this balloon, but I think it's just more fun to slide through slide through this carpet. I don't know, I just find more enjoyment in that, because you don't actually, it's not high enough to where you'll actually get hurt. So there's really nothing to worry about there. I don't know, I just find enjoyment in that. Alright, but now that we have the key. Okay, are there gonna be gold ones here? I can't remember. It ends up turning into gold ones. Okay. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and unlock this door. And we are now in the west bathroom, where we seem to have a slammer. And then we got a greenie with sunglasses. As well as a goop, or not a gooper, oh, what is your name? I just looked it up the other day. Ah, I hate that. I hate when I can't remember. I can tell right now, in the time that I'm recording this, I've been going through a really stressful past few days, and so like my brain is kind of just not remembered a lot of stuff that it needs to. So yeah, it's gonna be a hectic thing. Anyway, let's go ahead and take this little chair here.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it'll take us all the way up to the rooftop pool. And now we need to find where that key could be. Well, there does seem to be something a little off here if we look at the fact that there are frogs on each side, exception to where the stairs are. And look at that. That gives us our special key we're looking for. Okay, so we have a new form of a ghost. I believe, if I remember correctly from looking this up, I believe it's called a sneaker. And, I mean, it's obvious because they basically sneak up on you and try to scare you. So it's kind of a pretty obvious name, but still, no offense, but it's still kind of lame names, honestly. I don't know, I felt... Then again, I don't even know if Luigi's Mansion 1 really counted to have unique names as well. Because, I mean, it had punchers and, like, whatever the regular ghosts called, and smashers, and so it's like, you know, it's just the same type of variety, I guess.
Aw. Aw. Oh, yellow.
G'day, Minnie! Where did that ghostly dog come from? And now it's vanished completely. Bah! Blasted pooch. Let's bring you back.
Ow. Yeah. Huh? You. Oh, oh yeah.
15 minutes, 35 health, and somehow still the triple star rank.
Yeah. Oh,
'Well, I didn't see that coming. We need to recover that special key at all costs. I tried to locate that confounded canine with the periscope, but the doggone dog's gone. That's called wordplay, my soft-spoken friend. Anywho, let's unload the Portugas 5000. I believe you captured a new kind of ghost. Alright, we got all new gems. Basically finishes off our gem collection. As well as 2 new ghosts. And a boo. Now where were we? Ah yes, I'll try to tune the periscope to find the dog's hiding place. Why don't you take a breather, son? I will indeed take a breather, because I want to go to the vault, and I want to just review if I was correct on those names of those enemies. Just because, you know, I want to make sure those ghosts are labeled correctly and not, you know, not labeled correctly. Okay, so yeah, that was a sneaker. Oh, and this is a creeper, okay. A sneaker and a creeper, okay. That makes sense. There's our the three sisters. Still plenty of ghosts to find, though. Here's the Possessor ghost. This one's actually called the Grouchy Possessor. And then we have our Gold Greenie, which we've captured 4 out of the 32 in the game. Then there's one more there, but we'll discover them as the playthrough goes on. But anyway, with that, I think we're gonna end things here. Next time on Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, we have a dog to catch. If I can scroll down to its thing. A very frisky spectral pooch took the special key that we need. Track down the dog and get that key. We're gonna head into that doggone key. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like, share it out a ton. Make sure to subscribe dibbly dibbly if you have not already. And I will see you guys all later.